how was your direct flight from Hartford to Jacksonville?
It was actually
to
quite
Los-
lovely. I was sitting in seat 3C, and I got bumped up a little bit. Usually I'm sitting in 38K somewhere in the back, and it went very nicely. I went from Bradley to Jacksonville, as crazy as that is, and from Jacksonville to Vegas, and I slept a little bit. They had snacks. I had like some kind of trail mix. They gave me a can of cran apple and peanut M&Ms, and I was fine. Next thing I know, I could see the strip from the window of the plane.
8 hours and 45 minutes later, it was right in.
Really wasn't terrible.
Did you get off the plane in Jacksonville?
I did not. Everyone got off the plane except for me and this strange, odd-looking couples, which made me feel like maybe I made the wrong choice choosing this itinerary, because there was like about 100 people on the plane, and everyone got off as you would going from Connecticut to Jacksonville, but me and just 2 other people were the ones that then continued on.
So they were stupid too, and they booked the flight to Jacksonville, then to Las Vegas.
I realized once I saw the only other 2 people that didn't get off the plane and stayed on to Vegas, and they had something odd looking about them.
Well, they may have said the same about you.
Exactly. They probably should have.
But you're the only guy I know who took a directly indirect flight to Las Vegas.
I think it was a total of 8 hours and 44 minutes of being on the plane.
Yeah. Yes, Paul.
The good news is flight back is direct. It's Vegas to Vancouver to Hartford. But no getting off.
I just like being on an airplane as long as possible.
You do.
But yeah, going back is the same thing. Back to Jacksonville, stay on the plane. Jacksonville.
Stat of the day brought to you by Panini America, the official.
Yeah, when you do that, that hurts my feelings
but I'm done.
I know, but you do that to all of us. Sometimes we'll make this point, and they're like,
No,
Joe
I just
from
do it
LA.
to you. No, I just do it to you.
I do this thing, and I'm like hoping you're gonna have a great reaction. It's like, Brian in Topeka, what do you got? I'm like, I just said this whole thing about.
Okay, but you're doing this for sympathy because there's a studio audience
I'm playing
here.
to the audience. That's exactly what I'm doing.
And you know what? They're not buying it.
They're not.
No.
They look at each other like in their ponchos and they're all wet. They don't need to hear from me.
They love you, but they don't always like you.
Yeah. More often than not, they probably do not like me. At least from my Twitter feed, it seems.
Yeah. Look at that audience. They don't care.
They don't.
No. Yeah. How about this? Clap if you hate Todd.
That's not nice.
There's a lot of people clapping out there.
Monday is the first of 5 shows. And
Yeah.
You're instigating the audience to clap about how much they dislike in your Elvis Presley costume.
Yeah, I know.
Outfits.
I know. I'm here with an Elvis outfit
It
on.
feels like a moment for you, I got to admit. You're sitting here dressed in an Elvis costume. It feels like an exclamation point or something for you.
In a good way or a bad
You look
way?
awesome in it, oddly enough. I don't know why. I thought you might look ridiculous, like it's Halloween, but that looks like you can pull. You're
It
pulling
feels
that
like a
off.
statement is all I'm saying.
Okay.
It feels like a moment for you.
All right.
It does.
Dan's dressed as Elvis doing the show right now.
It would have been nicer if Bob, who brought this from Montana, got a dry clean before
I was
he
going to
gave
say,
it
you
to
think
me.
Bob was the last
Yeah.
person in that?
Yeah, it smells like Montana. It smells like a grizzly in here. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little spaghetti sauce on your collar, but that's all right.
That's not true.
fine.
I was
There's
ready
no
to go
sauce.
to commercial break, and then you
Had to
had
get that line in.
Can you stop?
It does look like there's a little sauce there.
Ross Tucker is set to join us. We'll take a break.